We are back from Marco Island, and normally when you watch my shelling videos of cleaning the shells, I got them in Ziploc baggies. This time, all the shells were small, and I had Ziploc containers left over from the last trip. I remembered to pack them this time, and this is how I brought them home. So my sister's here. She was just curious. So Marco Island was a whole bunch of smalls. We got...
Oh my god, that is so pretty.
I know, aren't they so cool? And I got my typical bleach water in these 2 buckets. And so Holly's pulling out any olives that are shiny. So with the bleach water, you see how this has like a shiny, like protective coat, and then this one doesn't really. Like, see, hold it up so they can see the comparison.
That's an older one.
The bleach will ruin that. So you just want to watch those in normal soapy water. Oh, I'm not. Is that?
It's got the shiny too.
Okay. I'm not really worried about it. I don't leave them soaking too long.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I love this. Look at that. So pretty.
If you watched my shelling videos, I kept calling these turbans. They're not technically turbans. These are called Tampa Bay top snell shells. And it makes sense because Tampa Bay is right there, and I never see these on Sanibel. So these are pretty much exclusive to the Marco Island area, in my opinion. Because like I said, I never see them at Sanibel. I think I got enough for a nice jar.
Oh my goodness, look at that. That is so cute. Bitty bitty.
So, and then also, like, in these, if you don't have your shells full up in the container, so what I did was, since my condo is, I just added extra paper towels so they wouldn't roll around, and Holly's sniffing. It is a little fishy smelling. I could not clean them in the hotel room. The condo room had it in a really small...
You've got tons of olives.
Really small sink. Here's a cone. So I couldn't really clean them very good. And that's why I put a little extra bleach water, more than I normally do. So, are you just picking out ones you like or ones that you don't think should go in the bleach?
The ones I don't want you to put in the bleach.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm putting them all in the bleach.
Oh my goodness,
Sam.
you're killing me.
Alright.
Oh my god, you're killing me.
Okay.
You got tons of all. Okay, you just do it.
You just do
I can't look.
You can't look.
No, wait, no.
And look at all these little feet I got too.
That's I got too.
She's taking that one. Here, let's see what was in this one. Alright, there's a nice shiny olive. I'll take it right there. Stand back.
Look at, I never saw
There's a
these
shiny olive.
Such small.
I know.
But
I found
you got tons of olives. You
That's-
said you have barely any olives.
Robert picked up a bunch too. I didn't, you know what I mean? I got my husband picking up.
Look at this.
That I know.
Beautiful.
Marco Island is just completely different show-wise. You get such full small ones.
I want to go now.
You want to go to Marco Island
I
now?
love smalls. I got so many bigs. I want smalls.
Are you done with this container?
No, I
Just step
gotta
away.
walk away.
Just go walk away.
You're gonna need another bucket.
I'm gonna have him. I'm not letting him sit for more than a day. It'll be fine. I got the second bucket right here.
Yeah, but that's you just filled it up too small, and now you got too big. You're not. You need more another bucket.
Okay, Holly. I got like 4 of these. Stand back. You're wearing a black shirt. I don't want the bleach.
Oh, I gotta save the olives.
Stop it. Okay, I'll do this off camera. I can't do it one-handed. All right. I got a 3rd bucket just for Holly. In case you don't know, she's my twin sister. She's allowed to correct me all she wants. Benefit of a twin sister. So this 3rd container is larger shells. And she's freaking out because I missed some olives. But I'm telling you, I'm going to rinse them this afternoon.
You're like, I have no olives. As we dump out $100.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So she thinks the buckets are too full. I guess everyone cleans their shells differently. So I'm letting them soak in the bleach water. And then this afternoon, after 3 or 4 hours after lunch, I will come back out with my strainer and rinse them really good with the hose. So I did get some bigs. So Marco Island is definitely famous for like smaller ones, but I did find some big ones.
Got some really nice fighting cocks.
This olive I better not put in the water. She's gonna throw a fit. And then
Technically,
look at this.
I don't know if you should. Okay, that's fine.
Holly, I do this all the time, Holly. I don't let them sit for days and days and days. I totally agree. Like, if you let it sit for...
Something in there.
There's something... Oh, that was a starfish. Oops.
I'm sure it was dead.
I know it was dead. I did not pick up any lives. I returned a couple to the ocean. But, uh-oh. But, anyway, what were you saying? Oh, yeah. So, like, maybe if you left them in the bleach water for, like, days on end, it definitely would not be good. But I only leave them in for a couple hours. Stand back. There we go. And now I gotta figure out what to do with this. Is it, like, dead sticky to the... Yeah.
You wash your hands after that.
No, I'm gonna lick my fingers. What did you expect, Holly? Of course I'm gonna...
I don't know.
Okay. Let me rinse him in bleach water real quick. But you don't really want to leave starfish in bleach water because it'll disintegrate them. Just the same way for sand dollars. You don't want to leave them in bleach water because the bleach will disintegrate them. Alright. So now, this is the first step. Holly, what would you have done differently? Go ahead.
I mean, I clean each night at the condo, but you weren't able to.
I normally, on my trips, I definitely normally clean much better, soapy water. But I don't know if I showed the sink in any of the videos. It was about the size of this pot. It was just ridiculously small.
Oh, wow.
So, and then sometimes if they have a smaller bathtub, but this was a huge bathtub, it would have just been too much work to clean. Staying in a condo, you really don't want to make it too messy, because if housekeeping, they pay a service to clean it, and if they deem it's too hard, they're going to charge you extra. So I definitely didn't want to mess up the tub. So anyway, this is how I do it. It's like Holly's never watched any of my shelling videos or something.
I have, Jenny.
I know you have. So it's a bright sunny day. Let it sit for 3 or 4 hours, and then I'll come back and rinse it out. And then I have a beach towel that's totally beach stained, spread out the shells and let them dry on the deck for a couple days until the next rain prediction, which is in 2 days. So I really want to get this done in 2 days. And at the end of the video, then I will show so many great, I'll do a separate video of sorting them because there's so many great smalls and apparently olives. And then we'll find some cool bottles at Hobby Lobby and put them in the bottles. It's been around 4 hours, and so now I got this special basket that I reserved just for my shells, and I'm rinsing them really good, especially because I put a lot more bleach in my water than normal. And so I'm just gonna sit here and rinse them really good. And I have a towel on my deck that I spread them out on. And I use the same towel over and over again because no matter how much you rinse it, you're going to still miss a little bleach. And so that bleach will ruin your towels. So I have a towel that has bleach stains that I use specifically for laying these shells on. So let me get these rinsed and then I'll show them to you spread out on the towel. All right, here are my shells rinsed on the towel. I'm going to start spreading them out to air dry, but usually I let them all air dry. I'm going to actually pick up these conch feet. They're pretty lightweight, and there's a breeze going on right now, and I'm kind of afraid once they dry they might blow away. So I'm definitely going to go through and pick all these up. So I'm just spreading them out so they can get sun. Oh, piece of sea glass. I don't want to go too far over the towel line because I could lose them in the cracks of my deck. I'm usually pretty careful about that. But I just want them to spread out so the sun can see all the shells. And I mean, honestly, you can dry shells in your house. It's not like the sun's not like curing them or anything. I just do it out of habit because we keep our house pretty cold. And so it takes pretty much everything takes forever to dry. So, spreading them out. And this is just me cleaning them. I will definitely do a separate video showing them better, close up. But I mean, you can see a lot of the shells right now. Those are the bigger ones. I'm just I just surprised by how many of these small conch feet I got. See that? Oh, you can't see a breeze. But I just felt that breeze. And these are so lightweight. Another piece of sea glass. Sea bean. Hold on, let me sit down. I'm trying to do this standing up. It's not working. Another of those. Get these out of the way. And then also like all the clam shells, I try to get them facing down because otherwise, ooh, almost stepped on that one on that one. Otherwise, water pools. So flip everything upside down. Get that out of the way. Flip your fighting conchs upside down so the water can drain out. Get those out of the way so I can spread more of this out. And like Holly's not here now. We had lunch together and did some errands, but she had to go home. So like she was saying, she usually cleans them in her condo. So normally when Holly goes on vacation with her family, she'll take 7-day trips. Me and my husband don't take 7-day trips. And so when they're always staying in a condo that will have like a full kitchen, like a full dual sink. And when my husband and I travel, we tend to stay in hotel rooms that don't have sinks. So then you have to use the itty bitty bathroom sink. And this trip, we thought we were staying in a condo. It really was a hotel room converted to a condo, air quotes. And so the sink was super small. So definitely, if you have the ability to clean your shells while on vacation, absolutely, I recommend that. But sometimes it don't work out, and so I just got into the habit of cleaning them at home. Like if we were to drive somewhere, I'd bring my own bottle of bleach and definitely clean the shells. But we fly. I don't think you're allowed to carry bleach when flying. You can always pick it up at a grocery store, but I just got in the habit of cleaning them when I'm home. Look how many of these snail shells I got. So cool. I actually found a cone. I think there's 2 cones. Cones are pretty rare. This was when we were night walking and it washed up. So definitely all the bigger shells were in the water, or just at like they just washed up. Like where's my whelk? This washed up while I was walking by. A button that someone lost and I picked up. I'm just trying to spread them out. Oh, I thought I had another cone. Where is that other cone? Come on, I know there was another cone. Here it is. My 2 cones. Florida cone. Definitely don't find them every trip. Tulips. I don't find tulips a lot, so it was nice to find a couple tulips. All right. Oh, there's another one. Almost missed that one. So we did pretty good for just 3 days at the beach. See, I'm trying to think. We flew in on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, 3 full days. We pretty much just walked the beach in the morning. We tried to do the afternoon once, and it was just too hot. And night shelling, there really wasn't that good night shelling. It just was too dark. And I have this really powerful flashlight that works great, except it's so powerful that it gets hot so fast. and so it was hard to carry. Normally, I like night shelling when I can come to like a shell pile and just sit there and sort through it with my flashlight. There really wasn't any shell piles like this on Marco Island. Like there was tide lines, but nowhere where you like sat down for more than like 2 minutes. So, and you can night shell on Sanibel, you can night shell, but you gotta pay attention. Like you can't, I think it's May through October. You'll have to Google it because it's turtle nesting season, and so they don't want flashlights used on the beach when it's turtle nesting season. There was no turtle nesting sites on Marco Island. There was no warnings or anything, so I didn't worry about it. But on Sanibel Island, there'll be like tons of warnings and when you can't use your flashlight because it's detrimental to the turtles. It's confusing to them. So when it's not turtle nesting season and there's shell piles, that's a good time to night shell. Like we would go find a huge shell pile and just sit there at night and sift through the shells, and no one was around, so you had the shell pile to yourself. So that was fun. And then also, like, if there's a full moon, like half the time you don't even need your flashlight because the moon is so bright. So going to the beach during a full moon cycle, I definitely recommend that too. And that's stuff that you can predict with calendars. You're going to know when the full moon is. So I would definitely recommend working a vacation around a full moon if you like walking the beach at night. All right, so I'm gonna let these air dry, and this video has already been long enough. So this is basically just cleaning the shells, and then I will do another video. So these are gonna air dry until tomorrow, and then I have a Rubbermaid container. I put all these shells dry into the Rubbermaid container, and then I will find some cool jars to put them in and sort them, and then I'll show that on a separate video. So these are all the conch's feet that they have a specific name. I know someone's gonna comment down below. I just don't want to, I can't Google it while I'm videoing, taping. It's a long scientific name, but these are basically what I call conch's feet. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me, yeah, maybe fighting conchs have them. So say, is there another conch shell? We'll do the whelk. Here's the whelk. So there's a creature that lives inside, and when it wants to protect itself, it will pull into its shell, and then this hard foot is right here, and then you can't get in and hurt that creature because this is hard. You know what I'm saying? So the creature is all muscle, and when he dies, this isn't, and this is left behind. And so I found a bunch of these. And in my thinking, I should have found a bunch of conch shells or whatever. I'm just saying conch shells, but pretty much any shell that has a snail-like creature living in it, a slug-like creature. I don't know what you call these creatures that live in here. I just say conch. Then I should have had the matching shells, but I didn't. There wasn't an overabundance of these shells, just an overabundance of these. So something was feeding quite nicely while we were there. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons, and we will see you later.